Wherever you are in this beautiful nation, the one that we call home, what would you do if I told you that everything wasn't exactly as it seems, and even CNN is facing some uncomfortable truths around the insane propaganda nightmare that we've been dealing with over the last week and a half? I'm about to show you the entire thing right now, but it turns out the narrative is a little bit different than what seems to be reality. I've got the entire thing for you. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Guys, we are here for the country. We are grinding for this country, and we'd love to have you join the fight. Because honestly, this is the important stuff that we have to cover. Let's get right into it. I've got to show you all of it. So, you guys know, of course, all the hullabaloo, every Democrat, every leftist, every liberal, it's all over. We've got this in the bag. They've never said that before. We've got this in the bag. It's by all means. Everyone hates Donald Trump. Everyone hates Republicans. Everyone hates conservatives. MAGA is dead. Do I need any more examples? It's all meant to completely and totally dissuade you from believing you have a foothold in the culture. I mean, it is literally meant to make you move your psychological opinion of what's happening, okay? Here's the reality, and I want to show you some stuff, and then I'll get to some CNN truth bombs that they have to drop, which is fascinating. For the 2024 election, only about 35 to 40 seats were considered competitive or toss-ups by most election forecasters. The vast majority, over 80%, were considered safe for one party or the other. Now, why am I telling you that? I'm going to tell you. The reason is because every single account that you see saying the Dems are going to take 100 seats across the board, it's over, it's blue forever because Trump has destroyed everything, it's not based in reality. In reality, you have about 35 to 40 seats that are the ones that are considered toss-ups. Okay, those are the nice edge ones. Everything else is locked in place. So worst case scenario, because it's about split right now, if you have everything go 50-50, you pretty much stay the exact same way it is. If it goes 60-40, it switches control. We are in an incredibly tight margin for the House as it is. We all know that. But it's not in the position that everyone is trying to gaslight you into believing through insane propaganda. I hit the wrong button, sorry. All right, I'm getting all emotional. Here we go. This is my favorite Harry Hinton, CNN data forecast extraordinaire. I'm about to show you something that you might want to send out. You might want to share with some people who think that everything is over and it's all done. Because for some reason, this seems like an important data point that you'd think you'd hear this a whole lot. In fact, let's get going. Watch this. This is CNN's report on Trump's support with the Republicans. Watch this.
So is the president losing Republicans?
No. Look, this is still Donald Trump's Republican Party, and we can see it here. It's like a rock, to quote Bob Seger. I mean, take a look here. Republicans who approve of Trump. 6 months ago, it was 87%. Now, well, hello, it's the same number. It's 87%. He has not lost any support among Republicans compared to 6 months ago. As I said at the beginning, he's like a rock. He's like a rock. The Republican base is sticking by Donald Trump at this point in time.
It really is.
Sorry, you missed a really good dramatic hello. Hello! That's weird because, again, I was told that everything was over. All Republicans hated Donald Trump. All Republicans hated Republicans. I heard everyone hated everybody. I heard that it was over. Finito, finale, done. Not a single Republican has moved, according to CNN's biased polling. That indicates all the crap you've been being force-fed over the last week and a half to 2 weeks is not true. Now, we're going to have a real honest conversation real quick. Are there issues that need to be worked through? 100%. Are they being worked through? Absolutely. In my opinion, a little more publicly than I think we need to. But they are being worked through. It's part of refinement. You have a big tent, you're going to have disagreements. You have a big caucus, you have a big coalition, you're going to have disagreements in parts where they conflict. But we're resolving it, and you're seeing it happen in real time. But the left is out here telling you that everything is over, MAGA is fractured, conservatives suck, Republicans are terrible, anyone who believes in the Second Amendment or a safe border or the First Amendment, any of these things that the left holds so dear to infringe upon, well, then you're an idiot. It's not reality. He's not losing Republicans, and you can see it right here. It's the exact same. This was taken yesterday. They dropped this video today. Okay? This is breaking as of today on CNN. Not a single Republican has moved from 6 months ago. That includes everything they've hit him with. Now, let's keep on going because there's something else that I want to show you. And this is insanely important. Watch this. Guys, this is the cutting edge stuff. You have to just, okay, enough of me.
It's interesting to watch his overall approval rating go down, 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 but see this be completely constant here.
It is among independents. It is not among Republicans.
Okay, so how does this compare to past presidents in a second term?
Yeah, okay. I think this gives the game away, right? Which is Donald Trump, if you look at 21st century presidents' own party approval at this point in term 2, who leads the pack? It's Donald John Trump. 87% of Republicans approve of Donald John Trump. You go back to 2013, 78% of Democrats supported Barack Obama, and it was 78% of Republicans who supported George W. Bush back in 2005 at this point. So Donald Trump has the biggest highest own party approval of any president who served their entire second term in the 21st century.
You could look at this one of two ways.
I'm not going to look at one of two ways, Jonathan Karl, because let's face it, that's not Jonathan Karl. Lefty CNN guy, because you just want to bash it. All right. Higher approval rating in his second term with his own base than any president in the 21st century. Pause for dramatic effect. Again, I'm not 100% happy and satisfied with every single thing that's happening. No, not by a long shot. Again, are there issues? Yes, there are issues. But are Republicans openly abandoning Trump and all their ideals and all the things that matter to them? No, they are not. Objectively, they aren't. If they were, I'd tell you. In fact, he's got the highest own party approval in the 21st century. That kind of conflicts with a few things that you're being force-fed, doesn't it? This is the whole point. It's all about propagandizing the population. You're going to see this kind of stuff for 11 months. Because they have to have you completely and totally demoralized, thinking everything is completely done and over, and you have no chance, and no one cares about you, and everyone hates you. You have to understand that this is propaganda. It's going to be going on for the next 11 months, and we will be here to provide everything you need to counter it and call it out for what it is. Because they did the exact same thing in the Biden administration, they did the exact same thing in 2020, and they're doing the exact same thing in 2026. It's the same old playbook. I'm just going to tell you everything every time I see it, and I'm going to call it out. So please join the party, like, subscribe, share, all those things, because I think more people need to be doing this. But now here's the brutal reality. And again, I told you that I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to gaslight you. I'm going to give you all my sources. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the point that is the point of concern, the focal point, okay? It's not Republicans leaving Donald Trump. It's independents that are shifting because they're expressing displeasure, okay? Watch. This is an opportunity to improve, but Republicans are not abandoning. He still has his base. All right, watch.
Yeah, John Berman, I would say this is probably the worst 10-day period for the president in the polls his entire second term. The numbers are just atrocious. What are we talking about here in terms of net approval rating? Well, take a look. These are all November polls. The best one of the group puts him at 14 points underwater. That's the Marquette University Law School poll, tied for the worst he's ever had in that poll. Fox, 17 points underwater. Marist, 17 points underwater. The Reuters Ipsos poll, 22 points underwater. And then taking the cake, the AP North poll, 26 points underwater. When your best poll has you still 14 points underwater, you know it's truly bad, and it's as bad as 26 points underwater. We're talking about an average well underwater with the deep blue sea, swimming with the fishes.
And now this is all parties here. If you think this is bad, Harry.
If you think this is bad, what is driving these horrific numbers for Donald Trump? Well, why don't we take a look at independents, Trump's net approval rating with independents.
All right, we've already seen the whole clip. I just wanted to play it for effect. He's minus 43 on independents. That's what they're referencing. Now, that is important because the independents do determine the election. But the main point of me doing this video is I'm trying to establish for you where the base of power is, and I'm trying to establish you where the opportunity is. The opportunity lies in the independents who don't like what they're seeing in certain areas. The Republicans, while frustrated and are not perfectly satisfied, they are still with the president. In fact, the most popular president with his own base in the 21st century. This is the problem. Let me zoom in for you right here. See that? That's the one. You fix that, which can be done. It is not a final thing. It is not a fatalistic thing, as Obama told all the freshmen the freshman Democrats. I can't remember it. Fight cynicism is the sticker he had made up for them, like little preschoolers. Yo, it's one thing to understand there's a problem and fine, fix the problem. But if you just stick your head in the sand and ignore it, or you lash out at anybody like the Democrats did with other Democrats, you're only going to end up hurting yourself. The mark of a true leader and the mark of someone who is very good in a party that is tuned in is fixing the issue by looking at the issue. This is it right here. It's not the base, it's the independents. I just thought that was important for this Monday morning. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.